Hi, I'm Reverend Tom Kearns, and welcome to 333 Magic 9, where the tarot cards and the astrology stars come together to help you. There's a lot of exciting energy coming at you this month, and here's how you can use it to improve your life. I hope you will like this video and also press the little bell for notifications when my new videos come out. The tarot cards that will be used this month correspond with the astrology. They are the Five of Cups, which represents loss and lack of vision; the Queen of Swords, which represents intellect and good judgment; the Fool, which represents the beginning of the journey; and the Hangman, which represents a change of perspective. Scorpio, the tarot card for the first week of the month is the Five of Cups. It shows a despondent-looking man looking down at the ground. 3 cups of wine are spilled before him. He does not see the 2 full ones behind him or the bridge leading to a castle in the distance. It just suggests despair has overcome hope. This has afflicted the man with blindness to the future, which could bring joy and comfort to his life. This card suggests we need to reassess what we are experiencing and overcome any sense of hopelessness. Now, as we look down into the astrology, the month begins for everyone with Venus, Mars, and Pluto conjunct in Capricorn. These planets expose secrets, instigate violence, and may put leaders in danger. The inner circle is the chart of the United States of America. The outer circle shows the transits for March 3rd, 2022. In the inner circle, you can see that Pluto in the United States chart was at 27 degrees in the sign of Capricorn. On the 3rd, Pluto will be at that degree, Mars will be at that degree, and Venus will be applying to that degree. So that puts a lot of energy on top of Pluto. Pluto represents Hades, the god of the underworld. And so this represents that can be a lot of unusual, deep psychic cleansing that needs to be done. So anyone who has been abusing power will have to be very careful. Mars also is the planet of war, the god of war. And so we've been hearing a lot about war with Russia and the Ukraine. So that's in the news. And speaking of the news, Neptune by transit is in exact opposition to Neptune in the United States chart. And so this is why there's a lot of disinformation in the media, and it is not serving the people very well. Neptune also represents socialism. The Communist Manifesto was written under the power of Neptune. And at the same time, Mars in the United States chart is squaring Neptune in the transiting chart. So we have an awful lot of very challenging energy that is in the world and coming to a climax point where a lot of energy is focused, and again, it's in challenging ways. But it also represents a possibility of death and rebirth. And again, that's a very important issue, especially when Pluto is involved with Pluto. That is the first transit. This is the first time that this transit has occurred in the history of the United States of America. Now, for your own chart, Scorpio, these 3 planets are in your 3rd house, and they may bring change in education, travel, and communications. Make sure you have all the information you need to make good decisions. Mercury, Saturn, and the Moon are together in the 4th house and can bring changes at home or with security issues. The Sun, Jupiter, and Neptune are in Pisces and your fifth house, and they ask you to be more romantic and creative. Woohoo! And love and sensuality may be in the air. As we look to the second week, the tarot card for the second week of the month is the Queen of Swords. It shows a queen seated on a substantial throne, holding a sword in her hand. She appears to be gesturing to her subjects. A bird flies above her in the sky. This suggests she is in command, especially in anything that deals with knowledge and perception. She is very capable and will not accept any type of false information or manipulation. Now, as we look into the astrology, the second week begins with Venus and Mars moving into Aquarius and your fourth house of foundations. Now, this is a positive aspect that energizes your pursuit of security. It can bring opportunities through home improvements and new technology. Be willing to make a more creative approach to family living. Now, the moon will trine Venus and Mars from the 8th to the 4th house. This increases your emotional need for cooperation. There may be opportunities to express your creativity in joint financial situations. There may also be the opportunity for deepening your sensuality and your feelings. The tarot card for the third week of the month is the Fool. It shows a young man who is beginning a journey. He is traveling with a staff over his shoulder that only contains the necessities that he needs. He is holding a white rose in his other hand. Next to him is a small dog who accompanies him on his journey. Since he's not looking where he's going, there may be some challenges ahead that he is not prepared for, but he travels on with faith and hope for the future. His small dog represents the instincts that will guide him. Now, as we look down into the astrology, the third week highlights a major focus of energy in your fifth house. And this is all in the highly sensitive sign of Pisces. So this is a great time to expand your creative efforts and pursue romantic interests. Woo! Your intuition and sensitivity can help you when dealing with creative projects, and you may connect with a lover on a deep psychic level. You may find that you know what people want from you. Helping them visualize your understanding of the process of self-expression can help them develop their own creative potential. The tarot card for the last week of the month is the Hanged Man. This card shows a man hanging upside down from a cross or a tree. He is looking into the distance. This suggests a need to view the world from a different perspective. You may be following along a path that is too predictive and perhaps limiting. By viewing the world upside down, you are given the opportunity to see things in a new way. Rather than being nailed to the cross of materialism, you may start seeing things in a more spiritual light. This leads to inspiration, which can be seen as the halo around the hangman's head. Now, as we look into the astrology, the fourth week has the sun entering your sixth house, and you may feel more independent than usual and ready to take on new responsibilities. This is a powerful and inspiring energy that can increase your efficiency and help you stand out from the crowd. A little effort can help you get ahead. Mercury and Jupiter conjuncting your fifth house may bring messages concerning romance and creative expression. Listen, for there may be opportunities to expand your happiness. Mars will square Uranus, and this warns you to use common sense in business and personal partnerships. Hi, I'm Reverend Tom Kearns, and this is my story. If you are a spiritual seeker, it may help you on your journey. I believe your spiritual development is as important as your religion. If you look at Christianity, it focuses on the life of Jesus. But Jesus was never a Christian. He was Jewish. If this thought intrigues you, you'll enjoy my new book, Light from Water, Freeing Jesus. It's available on Amazon.com and through fine bookstores. And it may help you on your spiritual journey. Thank you for watching. Thank you for listening. Please like this video, subscribe, and ring the little bell to be notified when new videos come out. And if you'd like to arrange a private psychic and spiritual reading with astrology, just go to my website, internetpsychicreadings.com or professorastrology.com.